afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Astros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Number 53 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, David Lee, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now in the box, Joe Mauer, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now batting, Michael Lee. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0 home. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lee is off of first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, The Show. Hunter Harvey, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Number 3 trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Ready now, Lee Childers. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Childers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cox moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gabriel Quintana. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Number 15 would be next. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. White Sox on top, 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Eaton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding in, Gary Cox. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Set to get his day started, Andy Ibanez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. In now, number 15,
And
looking
leading
for
off
better
for the White
results
Sox,
than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in now, Alex Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's what, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Digging in, number 6. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Number 30 moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, catcher, Jake Lowry.
Set to get his day started, Jake Lowry. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Next up for the Astros, number 30, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
In there, 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Number 15 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Riding in once again, David Lee. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Joe Mauer. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A ball and a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Lee Childers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Childers. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled off. And that's low, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 30 has a play. And the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He singled his last time up.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
A 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Now the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Gabriel Quintana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Gabriel Quintana.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Well, ball three here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning to get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So 1-1. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Quintana leads off second with nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Alex Guerrero. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready now for the White Sox. Number 6 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Jake Lowry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Guerrero is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Number 30 is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping into the box, number 30 hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and one after the foul ball there. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-1. Up next for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Number 30 over to his left. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now is Adam Eaton. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Lee Childers.
Digging in once again, Lee Childers. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Zobrist now at second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Jose Abreu.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Is a ball, third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Gabriel Quintana. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping up now, number 15. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just a bit high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Two out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two pitch is fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Alex Guerrero would be next. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mauer has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Javi Guerra will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Javi Guerra.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert
Leading off for the
Pujols.
Astros.
He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Gary Cox will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
At first is Pujols, the pitch, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. As a look, now the pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of notes to self, I'm not going there again.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping into the box, Alex Guerrero.
Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder, Alex Guerrero.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, number 6. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Jake Lowry waits on deck. Guerrero, the runner at third with no outs. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So stepping in, Jake Lowry, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 0-1 on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and they can't run it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Johan Esposito takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Johan Esposito.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 is a heater in there for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Lee Childers.
Now in the box, Lee Childers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
41, Justin Wilson.
Leading off the inning, David Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two-0 count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. A 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
That's ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Michael Lee, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lee at second. Mauer on at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Striding in once again, number 3, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Zero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Albert now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
From the stretch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Lowry is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this gets down. Extra bases, and this could change everything. And it's not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Tom Wilhelmsen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on 2nd to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3 runs already home here. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that would strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Abreu.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Gabriel Quintana will be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another chance, Gabriel Quintana. From the belt, kicks and deals. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. In for strike 2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Number 15 is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The batter, number 15.
Up next for Chicago, number 15. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. way in front of that fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Aroldis Chapman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Alex Guerrero will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Andrew Mitchell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Andy Ibanez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The next 3-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Eddie Farmer comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
27, Eddie Farmer.
Ready now for the White Sox. Number 6. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 6.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball on the outer third. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seat. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout. In now, Jake Lowry.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zobrist is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The White Sox down to their last strike. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Johan Esposito gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Eddie Farmer records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.